Thank you. Have a good day.
Good day, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Really? Really? Now you want to close your side mirror? You've been parked up here all this time. As soon as I got off the bus, all of a sudden now you want to close your side mirror, right? You know what I'm saying? License, cover up the license plate, huh? Good job of covering up for yourself, perp. Yep. Again, look at the type of actions that they do, right? Now he's been parked up there, right? As soon as I get off the bus now he wants to close the side mirror. Okay? And there's certain actions that they do, right? Certain things that they engage in. Look, KEW 8322, number 32. Never seen that vehicle before. But like I said, they will always find vehicles to engage in, trying to trigger me with the number 32. Right? So anyhow, the AI turned on my phone, and I don't know why. Because I wasn't asking any questions. There was nothing going on. And it's because, again, they didn't want me to record what I recorded. But it's a good thing I realized what was happening. Don't point to me, lady. I realized bus number 676, no, bus number 7632. Right? So I hit the record button. As soon as I got off the bus, and that's why you see, well, actually, I think I was on the bus when I hit the record button. Right? So I just didn't turn. I'm not sure if I got it on camera, if I turned fast enough to show you guys what they did. But like I said, I have to give a description of what it is that they do. Sometimes I realize that when I'm recording, depending on how I'm holding the camera, I may not have gotten everything recorded, what it is that they're doing. So I'll give a description of what it is that they're doing. All right? I narrate. Okay? But yeah, so the woman on the bus, as you'll see, a short clip of her, she kept on kicking her feet up, back and forth, and looking at me and looking up at the bus. So I started doing the same thing too. Well, not kicking my feet, of course, but looking up. Right? And then after a few times she did it, I did it, then she stops. Right? Meanwhile, you have that whoever's on the bus, doing the whole coughing thing. Yeah, because they're reacting to what it is that she's doing and I'm doing. Right? And not what I'm doing is in response to what she's doing. Right? This is my defense mechanism that I've created, and sometimes it happens automatically now, whereas before I would have to make a conscious decision to do it. Now it happens at times automatically. Right? So you can program your subconscious mind, just like how they program our subconscious mind. Right? But they have the expertise, they have the technology. You guys not digging fast enough, man. Come on, put some muscle in it. Right? See the white guy walking towards me, looking out at them, digging a hole. Funny, there's the red theme right there, the red sweater, the red theme. Right, going into the store. Like I said, I studied their program. They cannot manipulate me in a way that they think they can. So all they do now is threats. More threats and more threats. Oh yes. This is what they do. I don't see how long she's gonna stand there. Right? So anyhow, but yeah. So like I said, they always use certain opportunities, certain situations to engage in some sort of threat or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm not afraid of dying. Right? Okay? I will die for what I know. I keep saying this. Right? Because again, what it tells me is how they're so against knowledge. Okay? That they have been planning for decades. And they have been dumbing us down. particularly the population, not just black people in particular, but also America. 46 of Americans are illiterate, right? So what does that tell you? For a nation so powerful and so great as they claim, right? Yet 46% of your population, can't read beyond the 6th grade level, right? And speaking of that, I was just reading an article on China and how China has been, for the past decade, improving internet access in rural area, right? So I was reading the Morning China Post, and it's weird how they, not even weird, but it's, to call people in rural areas peasants, that they're still using that terminology to describe people. It's sad and ridiculous. It really is. Okay, so now she goes in the building. All right, so she's been standing out there all this time. Okay, all this time she's been standing out there, right? Blocking standing right in front of the entrance. Again, that's the whole blocking theme, right? I wanted to see how long she was going to stand there. You know what I'm saying? Right? Only to what? Make a call, put it on speaker, so what? I can hear. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. This is how they use technology to engage in that sort of thing. And again, I don't even remember what number she's talking about. But they always do this shit. This is how they implant certain numbers, right? In your mind, right? This is what they do. This is one of the ways they do it. If it's either on shirts, I talked about this, how they'll wear sports jerseys, right? So now they'll move on to another form after I expose certain things in what it is that they do, right? This is the fanatical cult mindset, right? This is what they do. Okay, and I'm glad you guys are here to see it because I'm glad I'm here to record it. All right, to expose them. Okay, all right. Talk to you guys in the next video.